All right. Consider
Ah,
yourself warned.
So this week we did Citadel or the Citadel priority mission, the Art at Yahtzee Monastery, the freaking ex-Cerberus scientists, and the Leviathan DLC. So with the Citadel, whatever, you get a freaking call. They're like, "Oh, I think Udino's about to kill me." So then you go to Citadel, and instantly Cerberus has the whole Citadel locked down. They had sleeper agents everywhere, and you save the day. I mean, there's some stuff that happens in between, but we can start from there. There's one part where you're trying to find the freaking what's it called? You're trying to find the counselor, and then freaking Thane comes back. Thane being beast mode and fights the random ninja. Because every time there's all like if there's an Asian anything in any form of media, they got to make him a ninja. Isn't that there's other things they can be other than ninja,
He was
but
super cringe. That whole interaction was cringe.
yeah,
The two.
kind of
Wait,
lame.
Yeah.
what did you say?
What you say, no?
What did you say happened?
When you're trying to find the counselor, Thane comes in and fights the ninja dude.
That did not happen for me.
Thane?
No, why should I?
Wow, that's
I'll
the
remember that.
Valerian
The next
counselor
time you get hurt, I'll remember that.
got killed for you.
I wanted to visit Thane,
Okay.
He couldn't
but
find
I
him.
didn't get a chance to.
No, you
It's
did
not
get a
that I couldn't
chance.
find him.
You
What?
did
No,
get a
I got that.
chance.
I got that email after Citadel 1, I think. Before. And then
Okay.
the very next time I went back to the Citadel was when Cerberus took control over it.
Well, you could go to Citadel. There's nothing like Citadel's similar to side mission. It's like if you went to Omega again for Mass Effect 2. It's just when there's a priority mission, it might skip time. Like you might miss stuff. So like for you, when you started doing the Tachanka stuff, it was like, well, time passed, so you missed out on visiting thing.
That's what happened.
I don't think side missions
So
count.
fucking annoying. So I
Dang.
need to just, like I said, when I get stuff like that, just drop everything and go do it immediately.
Then what happened with you? Like what happened with the counselor?
You mean the first one? He kills her. Kills him.
For me and Bryant, Thane
He
comes
just
out like
kills him.
Thane comes in and they do a crazy fight. I mean, it's kind of cringe because the fight scene is like Shepard's just in the corner watching in awe as like,
Yeah.
these two ninja guys are fighting each other when Shepard has a gun and he knows how to
You did
aim.
Thane.
What you say?
You didn't want to shoot
Oh,
Thane.
no, not in cutscenes he doesn't.
There were
I said not in
parts
cutscenes he doesn't
he doesn't what?
know how to aim.
I guess you're true. Yes, right. He can't shoot anything. That's true. Like freaking what's it called? In that same fight when he's fighting Thane, Thane gets hurt. He gets injured because somehow Thane goes for a flying punch and then gets stabbed by Kai Lane with the sword. I don't know why he went for a flying punch. So he goes for a flying punch. He gets stabbed through with the sword, and Shepard runs after shooting anything but Kai Lane. So he's just missing everything. But I mean, it was a cool fight though. You kind of missed out just a little bit.
Yeah, that sucks.
Wait, does Thane end up dying for you then? Like, where is Thane?
True.
Me?
Yeah. Hello.
I
Hello?
said Thane's dead.
So he was always dead? Like, so you
He
just never see
died.
him?
He died already, I guess. I don't know.
Because after the Citadel thing, you can visit him again and he gives you his passing words or whatever. He's
Yeah,
a good
see,
guy.
when I went after Citadel 2, he's not in the hospital anymore, so I guess he's dead.
I'm guessing it just skips you to after you talk to him. Because, like, after you talk to him on his deathbed, then, of course, he's not there anymore. So I guess when you don't visit him, they just skip to that part. Dang, kind of unlucky in a way. But yeah,
Yeah.
so after he gets away, I guess he either kills the counselor or he doesn't. They you you chase after him, or no, you're chasing after him because you need to get to the rest of the counselors before Udina kills them off or something. You do that. You have some elevator fight scene, which is kind of cringe because how tall is the freaking Citadel for it to be going for that long? And then you see Ashley again. That's the thing I wanted to bring up last time. I don't know why Ashley continually is suspicious of you. It doesn't make sense. How many times do you have to say, I'm not part of Cerberus? Gosh,
I
I'm
Oh,
her
mean, that's
superior
something a
officer
person
too.
a part of Cerberus would say. So
But
it makes sense
no,
that
but
she's
there's
suspicious.
there's been multiple times where the suspicion should have been over. Like, I'm fighting ex Cerberus people. I'm helping with the what's it called? With the Crucible. I was on Earth getting like because there were 6 months of time where Shepard was being questioned for his role in Cerberus and with the whatever thing. So, there's all this time. There's even, what's his name? I forgot the Hispanic guy. I keep forgetting his name. But he was saying like, oh, I've been watching over him while he was in his like jail cell, basically. Like, there's no way Cerberus was talking to him. But still, Ashley never believed. He's like, what the heck is wrong with you? Makes no sense. Like, you can be suspicious, but
The
to be
super
that
sus
suspicious?
thing, I guess there's like nothing to it, but like for some reason in that part, it was super sus when she goes through all that thing about like I don't trust you because like you're part of you worked for Cerberus before, blah blah blah, and then Udina is like yeah, like he's just trying to do whatever, and then he's trying to do that stupid shit on the terminal, and then all that shit happens. He has which I think it was a choice of whether or not to shoot him, right, or does he
Yeah.
die anyway? Yeah,
I
so
think he
I
dies
shot him.
anyway, but
I shot him. But the sus thing was so like they're opening the door and then it's like you're expecting Cerberus troops and
yeah.
those guys come out and they're like, oh yeah, all the Cerberus people they just ran away. Like that seems so sus.
Because I think they suspected, like, when Shepard, Shepard's the Chad, he gets everything done. So when
Yeah.
Shepard ran ahead, they knew it was over. They might as well just give up. There's nothing they
Yeah,
could do.
I mean, I know there was nothing actually to it. It just seems so sus that like so many Cerberus troops were apparently coming up the elevator, and then they just stop,
True.
and then those guys just show up.
The thing that's super sus to me is Udina in general. Like, if you talk to him multiple times, I guess you guys didn't, but if you talk to him, the one time you talk to him in the Citadel where he has new stuff to talk about, he'll be like, "Oh, Cerberus was wrong. They're a perfect example of people who are good who
Yeah,
turn bad. This, that, that. Oh man!" And then you see like certain things. They'll be like, "Oh, like if in the Codex, it'll be like Udina is actually a very good guy. He's been helping out all species, and he's even though he's pro Earth, he's actually one of the most well regarded. Blah 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 blah." So it doesn't make
yeah. So it
sense
literally
why
made
he's
no
suddenly.
sense. Like the only thing that made sense is the fact that he's pro Earth, but like that's it. Anything else doesn't make any
Like, I
sense.
kind of like, I was looking in the Codex because the Codex because if you talk to people be like, oh, they're going to be talking about this for centuries because we will never know why he switched. But in the Codex, it said that they, like, apparently he went to Cerberus for a mutual, like, thing because he wanted to do a, what's it called? What's it called where you try to take over the leadership? Like what
A
happened in
coup,
Korea. Yeah, he tried to do a
a
coup.
military coup.
Yeah, military coup to force the Citadel to send troops to Earth because Earth's getting wrecked. But it
Yeah,
doesn't make sense because literally right before that, literally right before that, Shepard created the alliance between the Krogan and Turians. So he
yeah, and they were
literally
gonna
did it
come
for no
help.
reason. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it made no sense. Just a troll. Gosh, I don't
Udina
know.
always just seemed mad about everything, though, which is the other weird thing that, like, if the Codex is saying that he's like such a really nice guy,
Oh,
every
was he?
time you talk to him or interact with him, like he literally just seems mad, like he has a stick up his ass
I
like
mean,
24/7.
but that's like the typical like politician, I would say.
I
Like, it
guess I don't
just
know. The
like the
other ones don't
career
seem
man.
that
What are
bad.
you trolling? The council has been screwing Shepard from Mass Effect 1 constantly.
Uh
Just be like,
huh.
oh, the Reapers. Oh, you're saying you got controlled by the Reapers? Oh,
Yeah.
Saren in a ship, the ship we've never seen in our life before. You're saying that's alive? Okay, it's like what? Screw those counselors. I should have let the human council happen, but it doesn't matter
Okay,
anyway.
so the people who did all of you save Ashley in, is it two?
One,
Yeah, two.
one
It was one.
with Caden and
Okay,
Ashley.
one. Yeah.
Yeah.
I shaved
No,
her.
Bryant saved Caden that time.
So is Caden the one in the Citadel for you, Brian, or
Yeah.
no?
Brian's still here.
Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, caught
Oh,
hard.
can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you
Yeah.
now.
I said yes. Katie was for me.
Me
And
and Hitsune have the
then
same exact lines.
is
Yeah.
the person dead for you guys too?
What
Yeah,
person?
Caden.
Caden or Ashley?
hmm
So there's no way they live.
Nope. They just replaced both of them. Like
Yeah.
if you save Ashley, Caden gets all Ashley's line. If you say Caden, Caden gets all. Well, you know what
I'm
I mean.
talking about right now
Yeah.
What?
because Ashley died for me
Are
in
you for
Citadel
real?
2.
What?
Yeah.
Dang.
No.
That hasn't
Whoa!
happened
I
for
didn't
me
know
at
that was
all.
a thing. I did not know that was a thing.
Yeah,
Whoa.
Wait.
if you don't visit them in the hospital, then that's like it's like a
Oh.
point check. So you have to get
Wait.
like
I
more.
So Trevor
I
visited her
Do you
and not
romance?
Emil?
Yeah. I visited her in the hospital, yeah.
Dang,
No, no,
super
no.
I
It's
random.
did
a
visit
point.
her.
Listen, shut the fuck up. Just listen.
But
It's a
what you're
point
saying is wrong
system.
because I visited her.
No, okay,
So
No, listen
listen.
to O'Brien, I guess.
It's a point system, so you have to get more than 3 points to save them. So visiting them gives you 1 point, but do you romance that person and then you like break their heart in the second game or something? Or do you romance somebody else in the second game, then you lose a point.
O'Brien,
So
Okay,
it's
I
like
never romanced Ashley though, but I visited her in the hospital, but
no,
she's
no.
living.
O'Neill romance Ashley.
no, he didn't
no,
make
I
it
did
Laura.
not.
Oh, I don't. Well, it's like you can look up the point system. It's like all these. It's a point system. You have to get more than 3 to save.
Wait, but that doesn't make sense because I was like, even in Mass Effect 3 and Mass Effect 2, I was every time doing Renegade with her. 'Cause she
Here,
was
let's just
pissing
look
me
it up
off.
right now.
Okay. Because she's pissing every time she's like, oh, you're Cerberus. Oh, are you still Cerberus? I'm like, you either need to trust me or shut up. Because I'm tired of you questioning me. You're wasting my time.
Yeah, she was actually being such a troll.
And then, like,
I
even in
gotta go ahead.
I was just gonna say in the Mars mission, she questioned you like 3 times, like in a row. It was
Yeah.
so freaking
Yeah,
annoying. But what do you say, Onu?
I was gonna say I got a renegade action when she wasn't listening, like in front of the other counselors or whatever at Citadel 2.
yeah.
And I thought the renegade action was gonna shoot her. So I didn't click it, and then Edie comes out of nowhere and just shoots her and keeps walking. Blasted her, didn't even give a crap.
It must have been it. You had to press that Renegade, I think, because I bet Trevor did, didn't you?
I did, yeah.
And Brian, did you press the Renegade?
Yeah, to kill
It must be just that. It
Sabina.
must be that simple. Like if you don't Renegade it, Ashley dies
Oh,
because
I see.
O'Neill.
Huh?
For me, he was about to shoot the counselor. I thought
Oh,
because you
Yeah.
well,
remember
maybe
he
it was
pushed
a
her down.
counselor. I think I'm forgetting that then. I don't know. But
Here,
either way. So yeah, then of course she just
here's the
gets
point.
killed.
You see, save counsel, kept Thane alive through. That must have been it because you guys didn't save Thane. But then Trevor, why did Trevor save her?
Oh wait, but it said there is a thing. Oh wait, but it doesn't do
I
negative
wasn't
points though.
kind
But
to
did
her.
you lower your weapon, O'Neill? Because that's a point in here.
Oh, that must have been it.
What?
And Ashley keeps telling you to like put your guns down, and eventually gives you the option to lower your gun. Do you?
I didn't see that option.
That was it then. O'Neill just.
Damn.
Brian's a 1,000% right. It's like
Because
O'Neill
yeah,
just
because
didn't do certain points.
the last thing on here says lowered their weapons against Ashley during the final thing, whatever. So you must not have lowered your gun.
But then that leaves the question: why did Edie shoot her? Edie had something against. She still had the robot or whatever. She didn't have it fully controlled. That robot was finishing.
Yeah, I would have did that all over again, O'Neill. That was you.
I mean, it's not
Not
that
that big of a
bad.
deal.
It's not too
Yes.
big. Like
I
you,
mean,
I
she
guess
was
you.
annoying. She
I
was
think
annoying
the
as fuck.
bigger one is Trevor missing Callie. Now that's just a troll. What
Yeah.
he says. That's just a big
I'm
troll.
chilling. The story
until
is better
until the
without
next
her.
until
Wait,
the
you're
next
about
week.
to get
The
fucked.
next
You're about
week, yeah,
to
you're
fuck.
gonna be like, dang, I messed up.
You're gonna get fucked.
Wait,
I'm
Tally's
chilling.
not even in your game?
Yeah,
Because
remember he
she's
killed
dead.
her.
That's insane to me.
Well, I
I mean,
mean,
you
you
don't.
didn't have Jack.
But Tally's more. I feel like
Yeah,
Tally's bigger,
Tally's way more because she joins the
No.
squad
more
again.
important.
Yeah, but
Tally's more
Jack is
important.
OP.
But you
I
don't
don't
see
need more
Jack.
squad
Wait,
mates. Hello?
did you meet Jack on the Citadel after the mission?
Yes.
Oh, so you're meeting everyone except Thane. Screw you,
Nope.
douchebag.
I got that achievement, the rekindle whatever love.
Okay,
I got my priorities straight.
so then after that, was there anything else to say about the Citadel thing?
Mm-mm.
I think that's it.
Did you guys get any of the side missions, like well, the side friendship things or whatever, like with Garrus?
Nope.
Are you talking about the extra when you shoot the
Yeah,
thing with Garrett?
because I got that, so I just did it.
They probably didn't. They don't talk to people.
I don't
Dang,
talk to many people. I talk to some.
What is it?
it's like you'll get an email or something from like all your crewmates. They'll be like, "Oh, we should go hang out in the Citadel." Like even what's his name, Javik, will be like, "Oh, I want to visit the Citadel."
Yeah.
Oh, that's like the shore leave thing, isn't it?
No, no,
No.
no.
Yeah.
This is completely
Oh.
different.
Did he say shore leave or did he say Javik wanted to see?
I didn't get those hang out at the Citadel emails until I got the shore leave email.
Yeah, yeah.
Well,
It's
yeah.
it's like after when you do Citadel 2, like after
After
the
this,
crap.
Yeah, I
All that
got those.
comes.
I didn't go do them yet.
Oh well, I guess we'll talk about that next week. I mean, it's not that big, but it's just just being bros with Garrus, and depending on what your decision is, kind of thing, which doesn't affect the story in any way. It's just like a decision you make. But after that, we went to the Ardat Yachi Monastery, so you get to see Samara again.
Hmm.
And I mean, there's not. Well, one thing that confused me though is that like that's a whole monastery, I guess, just of art at Yachi. But why are? I mean, I know it's because it's main character syndrome, but why are only two alive? Somehow, like she, and then like when you're at the end, she doesn't even seem like she can fight. So how is she one of the only ones who survived?
Yeah,
Who?
plus aren't the Ariashi's supposed to be like super
Oh
strong?
Not really.
no,
They're just
Oh.
they
dangerous
just
because of
kill
the
when they have
yeah.
sex. They just kill them.
Oh dang. Yeah.
I think they just destroy your mind. That's just
Yeah,
what it is.
they make you vegetable.
Yeah.
There was something else I was going to say about that monastery. Oh, if you look at their freaking like schedule, that seems like prison. That
Hmm.
sucks. It was like from six
Yeah.
all the way to 11. You're doing a bunch of nothing, and then you got to sleep. And then wake up before 6 again. Like dang.
Maybe they don't need all that sleep.
But it seems like they're like for your whole life. I would want to escape there too. I'd be
Yeah,
like Morinth. I'm like this place sucks.
Mord never went though.
Oh,
The other two, except they said they wanted to go.
oh. In
That's
the
they.
codex, it did say that like if they like the
I mean, they
very
don't
good
go.
ones get to leave and go to Asari space again when they're
Oh, do
trusted
they?
enough. But it's weird that Samara's daughters apparently were never trustworthy enough.
I mean, how long were they there?
They were there since young. I thought Samara said something like that. Like, oh, it's been hundreds of years since I've seen them.
I mean, 100 years is like nothing for them.
I guess, but I mean, it had to be as long
Samara
as
has severe autism.
why?
Just what do you mean why? Her daughter died and she's just standing there with straight face and just turns around and walks away.
Well, I mean, yeah, the
Her
code thing is kind of cringe.
I mean, she just has no attachment.
Right? She did. She was about to kill herself at the end.
Yeah.
Oh
Unless you
yeah,
guys didn't stop her. She just like, I'll just do
I
it.
stopped her. But I was like, what is your issue?
I mean, it made sense because she's like, she doesn't want to break the code, but she doesn't want to kill her daughter for this stupid rule.
Yeah, but
Like,
she didn't
oh,
have to do
that's
any of that. She literally didn't have to do any of
she
that. She
did.
just
It's part of her
ran.
code.
Yeah, but there was literally a solution to stop it from happening and not breaking the code.
No, but
Oh.
she assumed that what's her name wanted to leave because that whole place is riddled with collectors.
You could have just asked her.
No, you want to stay on the Reaper infested monastery by
It's not
yourself?
Reaper infested now. We killed them all.
I guess. Bomb destroyed everything except nothing else.
Mm.
That was a pretty like creepy cutscene though. Like, where she's by herself again, another person who's by themselves with the bomb trigger, and then it like
Hmm.
picks her up and then stabs her, and it like grabs her
Also,
head and makes her look at her. I'm like, what the
I feel like
heck?
I should have asked this question in Mass Effect 1, but I didn't think about it until now. Why are there no males? Sorry.
There's
we
no
talked about.
male or female technically,
There's no gender.
but they
Then
just
how do they
are female.
reproduce?
I see you're still
You're a
living
troll.
the or when
Wait,
you.
Trevor, you're trolling.
Wait, what?
Did you just say how do they reproduce?
Yes.
We explained this multiple.
Are
Remember
you
when I
not?
talked about the squirrel thing, and O'Neill's like, "Oh,
Uh-huh.
you just press about that or whatever."
Oh, is it
They
the same thing with squirrels?
they can do with any creature. They connect their nervous system, and then like apparently just from connecting their nervous system, they grab some DNA from that other thing, and then they impregnate themselves.
That's so troll.
So that's
That's
why I'm
literally
saying
still
that
troll.
technically they could like meld with a squirrel if they really wanted to, because they can meld with anything.
Oh, it's all coming back to me now, that whole conversation. That's
But
so troll.
By the way, Brian, charge your phone.
Yeah,
Are you
let it get that low.
wait, how low was it?
It's at 35%.
That's not. But anyway, so I mean, is there anything else to say about the monastery?
No, not really.
I do think it's weird that she's by herself though, just there by
Yeah,
herself.
that is just staying there by it. She can just leave when she wants to. It's whatever.
Yeah, it just doesn't make sense
What
at
is the
all.
point of her even staying anyway? Just because she has to
she's
be at the
too
monastery?
dangerous. If she doesn't leave the monastery, she's gonna bang a bunch of people and make them vegetables.
Okay, but who's going to be there to
No,
watch her and
no.
make sure she doesn't leave?
Her code.
She,
Her
yeah.
code.
All
I
right,
saw-
Trevor, you need to stop skipping the dialogue.
No.
What? I'm not
Talking
talking about
about
the
her daughter.
code. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, the daughter said
Yeah.
that her code won't make her leave. It's not.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know
as
that,
Peter
but I'm not
said-
talking about that. I know that she literally will not leave because, like, she is strict to her code. I'm talking about, like, what is the point of her staying there if nobody else is going to be there to, like, quote unquote, watch her and make sure
Well,
that
it's like a
she's
monk.
trustworthy?
Yeah.
Monk, like where a monk they stick to what they do.
So
rather
then
than
at
what's
that
watching
point,
or
she
not.
might as well just be the new leader of the monastery for any new monks to come in.
I mean, I guess so because it's just her. So
That's just stupid.
I mean, those things are strong though. Whatever they call that, whatever the sorry Reapers. Those things are strong.
Yeah, that's because you don't have Nova for
I
Yep.
Vanguard.
I don't have what?
Nova maxed out.
What's Nova?
You need delete barriers.
I have Overload. That messes with the barriers. But then she has armor.
Oh, all that gets
Okay.
melted by the beam rifle.
Okay, whatever. So then after that, we go to X Cerberus, and there's Jacob instantly trolling and just being useless. They just hate Jacob. I think that all the writers of Mass Effect just hate Jacob because you
Wait,
land what?
what was wrong with Jacob in this game?
Because you land at the X Cerberus base. You see him with all his troops, and then they're fighting. His troop gets out, and she gets shot. So Jacob's like, "Oh no, let me save you." So he runs, he shoots, misses, he gets shot, and then he has to crawl to the corner. So then you fight all the Cerberus people, and then you see all of them are dead. Jacob got all of them killed, and it's just him injured. Like going, Shepard, it's useless. He's useless every time. And then he does that
I
same
should have
crap.
never picked him as a leader in Mass Effect 2.
And then he does the same crap where they're like, "Oh, we gotta fix the AA guns." He's like, "Oh, he's coming out bleeding out." He's like, "Oh, I'll do it." It's like, shut up! I'm literally Shepard. He's useless. But then, oh, he's so big and bad about his soldiering. But then you're like, "Hey, you want to come help with the Crucible or come help with the war effort?" He's like, "No, Shepard, I want to start a family." It's like, okay, then why did you want to sacrifice your life right there? That didn't make any sense. Oh, I want to start a family, Shepard. But then he was going to suicide? Screw Jacob. Jacob, constantly a disappointment. No opinions?
I don't know.
No, I don't care that much.
Okay. Well, I mean, that was a short mission. There's nothing really much to
Yeah,
say. Oh, yeah, you saw the Archer guy again. I liked how Shepard was just like, screw you.
fuck you.
No matter what. Yeah. He's like, I'm not even going to act like it was good to see you. And then, was there anything else?
Mm-mm.
No, nothing else. You can talk to him. He had like if you go to the Citadel afterwards, he'll be on it. He's like, "Oh, we're having a baby," and they're like, "Oh, we're thinking of naming the baby after you, Shepard." And then Shepard's like, "Ooh," and then he's like, "Yeah, I'm going to talk her out of it." But then he sends an email afterwards. And he's like, "Oh, now she's thinking of naming their daughter Hackett." Like, what kind of name is that? And then
Admiral Hacking?
yeah,
Hello?
they're going to name him after Hackett. A girl after Hackett. Hackett is not a girl name. That's too pointy.
Too pointy?
Yeah, it's like a pointy name. Like Liara, that's like Flo. Liara. Hackett. Hackett. Shepherd. Tally.
Just shut
Yeah.
up.
Flo. So then, I mean, that is there anything else to say? Like anything you notice with the ex Cerberus? Anything about Jacob? Nothing.
Nope.
Uh-uh.
So then I guess it's the Leviathan DLC. I like that DLC. I mean, it explains a lot of stuff, but it's also troll at the same time.
Why is it troll?
The ending, but
Yeah.
we could
Yeah.
talk about that stuff later.
Troll.
So the beginning, it's like a mystery, which is kind of cool. I like the mystery aspect. I wish they did that more, like where it's like you're trying to solve this mystery of the universe instead of being like this. Like say Andromeda. Andromeda would have been cool if they just kept the mystery of it and be slowly solving it. But no, 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 no. So then you slowly figure out like where they live. There's this one part where you're trying to find the daughter and they're just the freaking the mining base that was freaking cool. I like that, like where everyone just seemed off at first, where he's like, what was it? Oh, that will be all. And then Shepard's like all confused, like that will be all.
That place was weird.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then some of the groups you walk near and they all turn their heads to you.
Yeah.
I was like,
It's like it's
I
so
did not like that crap.
they're just it's just cool like how off they were. Like it's I mean it was obvious after a while, but it's like a subtle offness. Like if you didn't know, like if this was how the game started, that would be freaking cool because you don't know anything. But then after that,
Wait,
you
before we get into what happened at the mining base, did you guys like completely narrow down all the potential locations, or did
oh
you
yeah.
search multiple?
I
I
mean,
narrowed it down.
it's not hard to narrow it down. You just got to keep fucking walking around.
Yeah. Some people don't want to keep walking around, I guess. They want to
Yeah.
get back
I
to
mean, you
the
can
action.
also just get up where you got to go.
Yeah. I did like there was some stuff in, because if you look at the pictures in his lab, there's like this unknown species that's there. I don't know if that was a
Which,
planned
Oh,
species.
Did
that's
you
not.
guys play with the husk head?
It was troll. I mean, I was like, what type of freaking like torturous, busted stuff is this? It's like screaming anytime you touch it.
Yeah.
He's just casually having that there, where it stares at you and
Yeah.
follows you.
You while you're looking around.
Thanks, like douchebag. But yeah, then when you're at the mining facility, you finally figure out, you find the guy, but it turns out that's not the guy you're chasing after. The guy that you're actually trying to find was killed a long time ago. And then that's when you realize those little orbs are controlling people.
Hmm.
So then the next thing, you go to find the scientist's daughter, because apparently she knows basically almost exactly where the monster is, I guess. So you go there. The Reapers are shortly behind. They're destroying everything. Her squad mates are idiots, I guess. They're like, oh, I'm going to run out when everything is going crazy. Because if you look in the distance of the skyline, there's like 50 of those bird Reapers just flying around like gnats. So I guess they want it bad. You fight. You get there. You go back. She's crying over her dad. You tell her stop. She stops. She tells you where the Leviathan is. So it turns out it's on some type of water world, and that was the thing that was kind of crazy, is that like they somehow shoot a pulse of energy that takes away your freaking like all electronics or whatever. But I was wondering, does that take away Edie's like? Because I had Edie on my squad. Does that take away Edie's communication thing? Because she's technically in the Normandy, and She's just like controlling a robot, right?
No. I think she's technically in the robot, but she controls the Normandy. It's the opposite way.
The robot was first, right? I mean, no, but Normandy was first, and then she got the robot.
Yeah, but I thought she like moved. That's why she was like down for a little bit. I thought she like moved her consciousness
No, I
to the
remember they were
robot.
saying that the reason the Normandy went down was because the hacking. Like there was still like a little bit of code or whatever that was in the body, and it tried to hack the Normandy when she wanted to tap into it. So she
Hmm.
had to like do a hard reset or something. Boom. But in the end, you fight. It turns out he tries like basically there's no electrons. You can't do anything. So everything's down. So you have to use like some freaking scuba gear thing and go down freaking 4 kilometers deep into the freaking ocean. You know what type of pressure that is? Because I think the Marianas Trench is only 1 kilometer. That's crazy. But yeah, while you're down there, you meet the monsters, which was also kind of
Is
cool.
it only 1 kilometer?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the deepest part of the ocean is only 1 kilometer. But it's just that pressure. The pressure builds up square. So even going like 300 feet down, you're already like crazy amount of pressure. Go even further down, next level amount of pressure. Because I'm pretty sure like submarines, military submarines don't even go down that deep, apparently. They only go down like maybe 1,000 feet or something.
That's 1,000 feet. Okay,
Well, how many feet's in a mile?
5,280, I think.
Oh, and yeah, I guess I would add up, maybe. But yeah, so now you get to question the Leviathans, and I'll let you guys talk first. So, is there any opinions on like the secret of the Reapers? Just
Mariana Trench
staring
is
at that.
6 miles deep. Kill yourself.
Really destroyed because what's his name? Steven Spielberg or whatever his name is, whoever the Avatar dude, he went down all the way down to the Marianas Trench with a little freaking robot. I mean, with a little sub. So I would assume in the far future they could easily go down for whatever 4 miles deep. But yeah, is there any opinions about the Leviathan? Like what they like the secrets?
Ow.
Okay, basically, it seemed like the secrets were that they they were like the peak species, similar to how the proteins were. They were literally the apex
They're
species.
original.
What do you say?
They're original.
No, they weren't the original. They just
Well,
were the apex
they
species of their
were
time.
before this. Well, yeah, before the cycles actually started going.
Yeah, they were the apex before the Reapers, but we don't know if they were the first species. We just know that they were the apex of the galaxy how many million years ago. And then they're like, dang, our thralls that we control, they keep screwing themselves by creating AI. So we're going to create our own AI to stop them from building AI, which makes no sense. But so they do that. They're like, okay, we're going to build an AI. We're going to say, just preserve life on the galaxy no matter what. So then we can, keep having people to control over. So then the Reapers are like, okay, we're going to do that by killing off everything before they can get technologically evolved enough to create AI that destroys the whole galaxy. And then they turn on them too because they're like, hey, you guys are also the people who create the AIs, so we're going to kill you too. And then they create a cycle because the species who are dumb or early up, they can't they can't create AI yet, so they're not a threat. But the Citadel species or whatever will always create, like, look at the Geth. They will always create AI and kill themselves out. So they do this constant cycle. And then apparently what the Leviathan said was that the Reapers, I guess, got bored and they're like, oh man, while we're waiting for the species to get smarter, we're not accomplishing our goal to preserve life by killing them before they destroy AI or create AI. So then they created the Citadel and the mass relays specifically to advance species faster so that they can kill off the cycles faster. So they can make the cycles go faster. So the Reapers are troll too. It doesn't make any sense.
Should you wait like how many fucking centuries when you could just make it go by fast?
And it's just like, we're going to create technology for you guys to make AI faster so that we can kill you so you don't make AI to kill yourself. Troll. I think that was it. Was there anything else?
Also, the cannibal enemy, that like first enemy that you fight in the game, like well, in Mass Effect 3 anyway, that like kind of stays prevalent, the cannibals, they literally remind me so much of like the Flood things in Halo. Except for the fact that like obviously they don't have little things that run around, but like they're just the regular, I think those are just like the brutes, are they not? They get turned or something like that.
Yeah, it looks exactly like it.
It looks exactly like it.
Well, that's about it. I mean, I don't know. I think the Leviathan idea is kind of dumb though. Like I feel like they should have kept it a little more cryptic.
Yeah.
Because it makes sense, but it kind of ruins it in a way.
That dude didn't even want any part in the whole thing anyway. He was like, leave me alone.
That didn't make any sense either, because he's like, oh, we were the Apex. Oh, yeah, we're so cool. But then they're hiding in the middle of a random planet because they're afraid of the Reapers. It doesn't make any sense. And then also, like, assuming, like, future time, you destroy, like, Shepard wins. Doesn't that mean that those things are back? So they're like, hey, we're the Apex of the creatures again.
Yeah. But it's like, I mean, do they get their help or just lose?
Well, the other thing is like, when the Reapers come to destroy people, do they really send the whole fleet, or is there like some home world somewhere where they're just making like endlessly making more of them?
The Reapers?
Yeah.
No, the Reapers hide out in deep space, like outside the galaxy itself.
So I'm saying like, so to actually stop the Reapers, when they literally have to go all the way out into the deep space and destroy wherever they're coming from?
No, because all of them just go. They all.
Oh, they all just travel together. Okay.
And then, like, apparently, because they only make one Reaper after every cycle.
Yeah.
Or one of the super big Reapers. One.
Yeah. So is that actually considered a Reaper, like the ship itself, or whatever?
What ship?
Like, you know how they travel in the ships? Because like those things that you're killing are not Reapers. Like those are literally just things that they've enslaved, essentially.
You're a troll, Trevor.
What?
Those are all Reapers. They are robots. Okay. The whole ship is a Reaper.
Oh yeah, the whole ship is a Reaper is what I meant. Yeah, I was saying the things you're killing, like that you're shooting at, are not Reapers. Those are just like things that they've created, like grunts and whatever.
Yeah. But then the big Reapers, they create.
Yeah, so they make one of those every cycle.
Yeah, with the most like species, I guess. To create like that's why they were trying to collect the humans, is because they were going to make a human Reaper shape of a human, but they were going to create a Reaper.
Was that thing just going to be flying around the galaxy, giant human?
But I think there was also that was the thing I wanted to bring up, because the Leviathan did bring up that like Shepard's like existence and his success was not coincidence, which made me think like it's supposed to be like a spiritual thing then.
Oh yeah, like he was destined to be the one
to be
make things right.
Because they were like, it's not mere coincidence that you did so well. Like in a way where he's saying like, it's not just because you're Shepard. It's like there's something beyond.
Yeah.
So, which they could expand on. But I doubt it.
After the Andromeda flop.
Yeah. I can't trust their writing anymore.
Andromeda was a different team.
No, but they still had, like, it was a different team, but they still had, like, the writers and the whatever from the other team.
What else was BioWare working on? Why didn't they just work on Andromeda?
You remember that jetpack game?
Oh, the one that failed?
Yeah, that flopped too. BioWare sucks, though. I forgot what it was called.
That wasn't Concord, I don't think. That was that was made by BioWare?
It didn't even look cool, because all they showed was like, oh, look at us flying around in a jetpack. That's all I remember. It was supposed to be like a squad-based game. It's like, why? No one likes squad-based. If you're going to make squad-based, don't make it so big. Like, it's just like to pass the time stuff.
They're listening to those one YouTube comment.
Like, it's the same with, what's it called? Arkham. The people who made Arkham. Like, all people wanted was another Arkham Batman. They're like, no, we're going to try something new. We're going to make Suicide Squad. And we're going to make it squad-based. It's like, why every time it's squad-based?
And then they made Arkham Knights.
Story. What you say?
Then they made Arkham Knights.
No,
I guess they made Arkham Knights before that, but yeah.
Yeah, the Gotham Knights one was made by
Gotham Knights,
a different team, similar to Andromeda.
Oh yeah.
Where Andromeda was by the different team with some of the people from the original, and same with Gotham Knights. And then
they should, like, why do they do it that way? Why don't they just put the main team on the
Because
good game,
the main team gets bored.
and then puts the other guys on the side
Because
project.
the main team gets bored. They're like, oh, you know how people, they're like, oh, I'm an artist. I can't just keep making the same game. I'm going to
Yeah,
make
but
something
when's the
else.
last time they put out, like, when did Mass Effect 3 come out versus when Andromeda came out?
We get bored making playing the same game.
What do you say?
We get bored playing the same game.
Yeah. I mean, or you
I
could be
guess.
like, what's his name, Kojima, and just freaking make the game that you want to make and then just put the title. Oh, this is Metal Gear Blank, but then it's literally just another freaking game. Like that makes no sense. Like where the
Oh,
story is like insane, doesn't connect.
the fifth one.
I think all the Metal Gears. I think every time he's like, I want to make this type of game, but they want me to keep making Metal Gear,
Or
so I'm just going to make my game and then call it Metal Gear and just add the same characters.
the stories do connect.
Yeah, okay. I dare you to try to make a full timeline that makes sense, where there's no confusion. I can do that
One,
with
two,
Mass
three
Effect.
are streamlined. What do you mean?
Okay. I watched that
Oh,
thing. I watched that Metal Gear lore. It makes no sense,
okay, I mean it doesn't matter.
I guess. But is there anything else about Mass Effect or about the Leviathan? I thought the ending was troll. Because the ending, he's passed out, and then they have like the Leviathan fights the Reapers or whatever. So then like whoever your person is, they drag you to the ship or into the whatever thing. So you fly to Normandy. It defeats the Reaper. Like for some reason, he's flying into the Reaper. It's like the Reaper in front of me, and keeps driving the ship into the Reaper. The Leviathan destroys it somehow, and then they're like, whoever's with you is like, "Oh, Shepard, wake up!" And they're slapping you. It cuts to black, and then he's back on the Normandy talking to Admiral Hackett. It's like, hello? Are you not gonna like have a wake up scene or anything? It's just like, oh, he's okay. He just passed out for nothing. But yeah, that's about it. So then I guess that's it. Next week we do Omega DLC, which is controversial because I personally don't think it's that good. Then you do the Rannoch. I know, spoiler. Oh, O'Neill, you kind of did that early. I don't know how much you've done,
Yeah,
but
Oh, you did.
I stopped that. Not
he
the whole
didn't know.
thing.
You didn't know what?
He didn't know that the
That it was
what.
Rannoch.
Yeah,
Because the naming on the dumb shit. Like, why are we naming like the thing on the schedule after the planet that the thing is on, and not the mission name?
because I think
Yeah.
the reason why is because, well, at least the reason why ChatGPT troll is because I said I don't
Wait,
want any spoilers. Like, like where you could read through and say, oh, you fight, you cure the genophage in this mission? Oh, I didn't know that. Like, where you could read ahead and then get spoiled. So I was like,
wait.
try to keep it
Were
where
you
there's
just
no spoilers.
random?
What?
Were you just doing random missions?
He's doing
Yeah,
side
I do
missions.
every single mission.
But yeah, since I was trying not to have spoilers in the schedule, I guess ChatGPT decided to just do the planet instead of doing the mission titles, because some of the mission titles have spoilers.
Yeah.
But I only did the first one. Then I asked Jabari if like I can stop doing it and not like get some penalty or whatever for not doing shit immediately.
Guess
So
you have less to do this week then.
yeah, but only like one mission left.
So then we only have 3 weeks left. So next week we do Omega DLC, the Rannoch stuff, and then Bessia stuff. So basically we do the Quarian stuff and the Sorry stuff. That should be easier to remember. And then after
Dang,
that,
I wonder how.
what do you say?
I was gonna say I wonder how it's gonna be for Trevor
What do you mean?
with
Oh,
no
true.
topping.
He'll just have another person stand in this. I mean,
Really?
yeah, it's just another.
Another Quarian?
Yeah. Why?
That's kind
You
of
think it's just?
huge.
You think it's just blank?
Yeah, on your squad, you get a new Quarian who fights for
Oh
you.
no! You don't get another Korean. You just. I thought
Oh, I was about
it's
to
another person
say.
that's standing on for those as her. You don't have another Korean.
Okay.
It's some fake Korean.
Similar to what they do in Morden. Even though some people say the Morden guy is funnier, the replacement Morden, if he died for
Oh,
you in the suicide mission.
I never.
I saw only one clip of him, but he was funny for that one clip.
Nah, you can't do that to Morden.
True. Someone else would have got it wrong.
Yeah.